If you've been following along on this project, we got this, well, this was all rusted out, all rotted out. That's why it's missing. We went ahead and put a 1 by 2 inch rectangle tube across there for the body mounts. And I went ahead and built all this. I did half of it. Fits pretty good here with the lid shut. We have this all repaired over here and had to piece that in there. Got it all done, so I was gonna do this side and show you guys what I'm doing. How I did this without buying panels, patch panels. This only took me 1 day to do that work. Let's see if we can get this done this afternoon. So rather than going and rolling a piece of metal, I use these fenders as scrap metal. They got good solid metal on them. Barely any rust on the backside. Barely any surface, actually, rust. So let's go and cut that same part there, cut it out of this. Here, I needed something to do this curve, fasten to that cross brace. That way, on the inside, it's all sealed off. A little bit of seam sealer, and this part right here is all sealed off underneath there. Which is about where the rust starts. There we go. After a bunch of trimming and stuff, after a bunch of trimming and doodling around, I got this, the gap, same all the way along. Plus, the bumper, you'll see later once I put the bumper on, but the bumper comes in all the way into like here. So you hardly even, and it's high. So you hardly even see any of this. So I'm basically just getting sheet metal back very close to what it was before. This corner is going to be, rounded like it's supposed to. Well, this one over here was fairly solid yet. We'll see once we sandblast it. Maybe we'll blow through a couple areas, and then we'll just have to fix that once we get to it. But I got this trimmed close to where it needs to be. And now we want to Blake, go. You can't be in this dust. Yeah? Can't be in the dust. In the grinding dust. So we gotta get this on top. I'm gonna tack this, then we'll close the lid and see where we're at. I think we're very close to where we need to be for in and out. Okay. Close this. See where we're at. Okay, we're out a little bit too far. We're right here is about where we need to be. Still need to grind that a little bit, but I'm gonna leave that for now. We're gonna go on ahead and start fabricating this end. This is just a curved piece of metal that I cut again out of this old fender. The light from outside is kind of making it bright here. It's kind of hard to see what all shapes are going on here, but it's an inside curve. And we got this coming in, this coming back here, and got this piece here. We already traced this on there. I'm gonna go ahead and chop that out, and then we'll have to refine it just a little bit to make it fit even better. This side, being it's kind of rusty up in here. The other side was pretty nice shape up here, but it cracked there. So actually what I'm going to do is just run this all the way up higher, like up to there. Yeah, I was doing this side over here, and I was like, that's just a repeat of the other side. So I just went ahead and did it off camera, kind of welded this up here and got this tacked up in there. So pretty much on there. I just need to cut this out and bend it for shape so it matches this. Tack it on. Yeah, basically get the shape right, and I'm just getting another cutoff wheel here. But I gotta get the shape right and bend it to shape, basically. The back corner. I use the pattern or the stupid nut will go on there. There we go. Use the original pattern here, and I got a mark here where this needs to be. Doesn't break through though, so it's good. So we need to, what I'm gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and cut. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and cut. So I'd like to keep this lip here. There's a little bit of brass there. Or bronze, whatever you call that stuff. Oh yeah, we got good metal in this lip. So we'll probably come up straight up here. Just to start off with. And where this comes down and the curve just starts coming out, I like to cut right on the bottom side of the curve. So here again, we cut a skin of one of the doors off. That was junk. Got some surface rust on the outside. Got a few little pinholes I gotta weld down there, but we can use that. It's got already almost the same shape of curve on it. I'll have to tweak the back just a little bit. A little higher. There we go. Okay. So we will start out with something like that. Now I need to figure out where I need to cut it. Gotta chop it down through here. Because I don't want, I guess we could just replace all the way up here, but heck with it, why not? Keep a weld line higher anyways. yeah, we'll just do that. I'm just gonna do the whole thing except over here. We'll have to cut out then. That's oh, they're over there on the wall. Or somewhere over there. Got this all tacked in. It's pretty straight. Let me find a straight edge. There's a little bit of a low spot right in here. But other than that, we're pretty straight. Got to go ahead and finish welding that up and weld those holes shut. And grind all this off, what I did today or this afternoon. I don't know if you guys remember. If you guys remember that bare bones hot rod / rat rod that I had in here that I was doing a camera install on, he had me take it over to a guy that just works on flathead Ford engines. And he had a pretty cool shop there. All kinds of 1930s flathead Ford stuff. So I'm going to play this here right now and hope you guys enjoy what he had at his shop. Thing don't have power steering, so challenge to turn. Got to drop that thing off. It's got a flathead in it, and he wants to. This dude has all kinds of flathead stuff going on, so thing runs a little rough. So had to bring that somewhere to get work done. I guess that's what he wants done. That's my neighbor. That car was on my previous video.
When you're sawing on the roads, I put it away.
Yeah.
That's got a 304 cubic inch motor in it.
Wow.
And it's a 5-speed, a 9-inch Ford.
Wow.
Yeah.
Neat.
And this old girl I've owned for, I don't know, 22 years, I think, and I pulled it out last winter and stuck a motor in it. I had the motor forever, and I thought I ought to do something with it, so I stuck it in here. It's all stock drivetrain.
Wow.
This is original paint.
Wow.
And it's a 32 also. And there's this dumb thing. I call it my dumb truck. Everybody, I put all new sheet metal on this thing. It was rusty. Different frame, different floor. Asked me what I'm working on. I said, oh, that dumb truck. And this was it.
Got stuck with it, huh?
And out there on the wall, the other side, that was on it, hanging on the wall. And this here is a, oh, this ain't a big flathead at all. It's a stocker, 4-inch crank, probably bored 40 over. It's got a 5-speed. Everything underneath this truck is exactly like underneath that truck over there. Power steering, hydro boost brakes. It dries out.
Is this like a kind of like a satin finish?
Flat, yeah. Just
like a
flat.
Single stage? Or?
Yeah, single stage urethane. I bought it from a company called Hot Rod Flats.
Okay.
FLATZ. And they specialize in flat paint. I run across them at the Street Rod Nationals years ago.
Yeah.
And you put 2 wet coats on it, you're done.
Yeah, I like the sheen of it. There's some satins and flats where it's like, if it's too flat, it's like...
Yeah. No, this was just 2 wet coats and you're done. Call it a day. There's no rubbing, no nothing. Fit this good.
I don't believe I've seen one of those before.
What's that?
The Dodge there.
57 Dodge. Yeah, two-door wagon. It's called a Suburban.
That's interesting.
I bought it from a guy in Fort Wayne, one of my customers, and he had it painted and had all the foam done. He had to go to rebuild, but I ended up rebuilding it again, doing the tranny. I put a 9-inch Ford rear end in it because I wanted a better gear. Put disc brakes, power steering, air conditioning, cruise control.
Wow.
It's got a 325 cubic inch power engine in it. I got dual fours on it. And it ain't fast. It's just more show than anything.
It's beautiful.
And when I bought it, it had, if they're laying here, maybe them
American
17-inch 5-spokes on it. And I put these back on it, and it took it back to 1957.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that adds. I like that.
Yeah. And the hubcaps, I found out last September what they were. They've been on there for 10 years. They're off a checker.
Oh, really?
Like a checker cab?
Yeah.
Checker is what they are. I bought them in Pigeon Forge at a swap meet.
Uh-huh.
And I had no clue what they were. And I didn't own the car when I bought the hubcaps.
Uh-huh.
But I had visions of them on this car.
It works. It works perfectly.
Yeah.
Then there's some chassis sitting around. That's a 32 chassis. There's one back there, 32. When we got it, the guy had already scrapped the buck brake.
Oh.
I'd put the buck brake back on it if I had it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Today, that stuff's popular.
Yeah. Hard to get, I imagine, as well.
Yeah, well, hell, you could make it. It's just old junk pipe and hang wire, and they didn't have shit back then.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
And
So what's that unfortunate mistake there?
that was on the 30.
Wow. Word.
Upgraded over that 5 That old black sedan over there, I finished that car in 1985. And there ain't nothing been done to it since then.
It's wicked as all get out.
Yeah, it looks really good.
The black Roadster I finished in 95, and I finished this car in 05.
Did you close it? Well, mine is a Chevy sedan, but did you close the top of the hard top?
Yeah.
They all came with rag in the middle, a hole.
With inserts.
Okay.
Every one of them.
Yeah, because mine has a big giant hole.
Yeah, the Chevys didn't have a steel top until 35. They had a Master sedan. And it had suicide doors on it. And
Mine,
for a hard top.
yeah. Mine full, they go back like normal, like those.
Normal cars,
They're not.
Yeah, you got
They're not
standard.
suicide.
No. But Ford's. Ford had their first hard top in 37.
Like smooth like that, solid. Yeah.
Solid top. That top, I gotta go over and look at it. There's a row of ribs down through the middle. It came out of a 63 Dodge Ford safety wagon.
Which one?
That one.
Oh, on the underside, yeah. Okay.
You see the ribs?
Oh, through the middle. I was thinking you meant wood. Yeah, that looks good. What did it come off of?
63 Dodge Ford. And 64 Dodge, they had ribs like that, but they were narrower and they were on each side.
Yeah. So you just took the sheet metal out of a different car, basically
We
top.
just laid it on top here and welded it on.
Yeah, that's the type of stuff I do.
We had to curve the front, the back was curved a little bit. We cut off probably 1.5 off of it, maybe longer. quarter a turn, 5,000 RPM.
Wow.
But 32s is what I like the most.
Yeah.
I wouldn't own that if it wasn't a 32.
That looks like a project there.
No, it's like building 4 cars when you
Yeah.
start.